Okay, so I just wanted to introduce a bit of a DIY section here regarding car headlamps. A lot of modern cars have the plastic headlamp covers. So while it's great, you know, if you have a crash or if a bird hits you, you're not going to get glass everywhere, and this is really tough. But the biggest problem is that it goes all foggy, like cloudy. So what do you do when that happens? Well, I battled over this for a while and I came across a really simple thing. So it's pretty simple. I just went out and bought a clear plastic cleaner and polish. The brand I got was Maguire's, but if there's any other brand out there that works, that's fine. In addition, you're going to need a really good quality pad. Okay, a nice small pad. You don't want a big pad here because you do not want the polish to go anywhere near the plastic down here or the painted surfaces. Okay, it'll just take the paint straight off. So the first thing we have to do is actually clean the lens itself. All we want to use at this stage is soapy water and a sponge with a scourer on it. Use the sponge if you've got grime, and scourer for any bugs. I've got no grime, so I'm just straight into the scourer. Doesn't have to be completely thorough, just a quick scrub over. And that's as clean as it has to be. Give it a rinse off. And dry it. It must be dry before you use the polishing solution. Okay, so you can see that even after using a scourer and soapy water and getting pretty much all the bugs off, it's still foggy. So it's just not good enough. I mean, that's actually illegal in most places. So let's get to it. So we've got our polish, we've got our pad. Don't need too much. Remember, try and avoid having it anywhere near any painted surface. Dab it on first. Small circular motions. If you think that it's going to run too close to your bonnet, raise your bonnet or your hood, whatever you call it, so that it actually you don't run the risk of putting any polish on the paintwork, because it will take your Duco off pretty well. If you're concerned about getting too close to the edge, very, very small circular motions. But in the middle, wide sweeping is fine. Give it a good polish up. Now that should be all that's necessary. Use a clean, dry, 100% cotton towel. Terry toweling, or like this one's fine. Just wipe it off. It even feels better. So do that about once a year, or when it starts to, depending on how much your car sits out in the sun, in the weather. And that's it, good as new.